The most valued, I be feeling like $1 million in the bank account. The most valued, never die, cause I'm going for the big amount. The most valued, I just turn the robbers cause I really hold it down.
Hey everyone, welcome to Most Valued Podcast, another episode. We've got another exciting show to come up. We've got an exciting character as well in the building. A person who works hard, a person who's been doing his art for a while as well. Not as long as others, but you know, hey, it's still worthwhile. First of all, make sure you guys actually follow the Instagram, follow the TikTok, and also show some love. You know, these people are taking their time to come here and actually talk to us. So we definitely want to show them some love too. So who we got in the building today? Today we have Moses Deng. What's up, man? Bro. The Killmonger.
Yeah, here.
It's your nickname. Who gave you that nickname?
Myself, actually.
Yourself?
Yeah. I took it from the Black Panther movie, bro. Like,
damn, bro.
I ain't gonna lie,
Inspiration
bro.
everywhere.
Yeah, nah. It's cause like I kind of related to the character, you know. Like I understood his motives came from like a good place and all that, but you know, we're all human at the end of the day, you know. Like we're gonna have imperfections, and somehow his imperfections kind of like made his motives seem a little evil and sinister. But you know, I understood where he was coming from, and I feel like I've experienced that a lot in my life as well. Like there'll be times where I have good motives, I have good ambitions and all that, but like, you know, being human, I approach things in the wrong direction. You know, like even say like I actually just left my I just left uni and I was with my girl. Yeah. And like there was a point I was trying to come across, but I came across a little mean, you know, like
you're misinterpreted.
Yeah, exactly. You know, like intentions are pure, but then like the way I execute them, they're kind of bad, you know. So like I understood where it was coming from, and I kind of related to him on that level. And so I was like, Killmonger sounds hard as well, you know. Like
that's true, man. Cool, if you hear that like out, like the Killmonger, it's coming to get you, man. That's like the boogeyman, bro. That's
And fun fact,
scary.
If you go on Tapology, you can like pretty much find any fight around the world. You know, it has the record, everything. Yeah. And
what's yours?
Mine. What do you mean?
Like your record?
So right now I'm 3-2 as an MMA, and then
pretty good, man.
And so I went on Tapology, and I was like, let me search up Killmonger. How many Killmongers there are? I didn't find any, bro. And I was like, and this is like the global like what's it called, database of all the fighters and all that stuff. Yeah. And so I was like, hey man, I'm gonna be the main dude. And whenever I make the UFC and there's all these other Killmongers, I have this receipts, bro. I was the first one, you know.
Yeah.
So I was like,
ain't nobody copying me.
Yeah, literally, bro. So I got the bragging rights, similar to like names like maybe like Stylebender.
Killmonger. Yeah, Stylebender.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There's nobody else called Stylebender.
That's true.
So I was like, let me find my own unique name that hasn't been used. Like originally, I was gonna go with like Moses the Assassin. It sounds crap now that I think about it, you know. So I'm glad I found Killmonger. But
Assassin's Creed, man.
Yeah. So I was like, let's go with Killmonger.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Nah, it's a nice name, man. I think when I always hear these names like Stylebender or Killmonger, I always think of Tekken, man. Like. I don't know why. Instantly, I just think of Tekken, you know?
I understand where you're coming from, bro.
Yeah. But, man, how you been, man? How's the spiritual, man? How you feeling?
Feeling good, bro. But I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, training camp's long and hard, bro. Like, no.
Pause, bro.
Man. It starts to drain you, you know? Like, mentally, you just almost like clock out maybe a couple of weeks out from the fight. You know, you're so tired. Yeah. There's lingering issues here. Your body's like telling you to just take a day off, you know? Yeah. And then you got to balance other things in life. And so, like, your body's just dead. Mentally, you're drained. And so it starts getting to you. But this, like, when it gets to that point, that's where mental fortitude is most important, you know? Yeah. Because if you start breaking mentally, you're most likely going to lose that fight, bro. Yeah. Because, like, if your mind is broken, your body's going to be useless in the fight, you know?
Do you think that the fights that you've lost, like, that's what happened? Like, that's what occurred?
Kind of.
Like, mentally, you weren't prepared, like... Physically you were, but mentally you weren't?
Yeah, like my first fight, I took that on short notice, 2 weeks, and it was actually a weight class above mine. Yeah. And I came in underweight, so like it was meant to be at bantamweight, which is 61 kilos. Yeah. I came in at 58 kilos, bro. Damn. My opponent came in.
Guy went under 60.
Yeah, and my opponent was I was naturally working around 58 at the time. I was
okay.
super
so you're
skinny,
light,
bro. And my opponent came in maybe like 63, 64, so he had the size advantage. He was a brown belt as well, bro.
Yeah.
And this was like, this is me 2 years into training MMA.
Yeah.
I'm still a white belt. I'm still like finding my rhythm and all that in the sport. This guy's been doing it for a minute, bro. Like brown belts usually take like 7 or 10 years to get to.
Damn.
And so he's been doing it for
he's
a
been in
minute,
the game
you know?
for a while.
And so like fight was going good, but I was so nervous. I wasn't mentally prepared for that fight, bro. Like 2 weeks notice to prepare to get in the octagon with another dude, hit each other, and it was like at HBS Stadium. But like you're just this dude that's coming out of nowhere, entering the MMA scene. You're already on the biggest promotion, and it was on Eternal MMA, which is the biggest promotion in Australia.
Yeah,
So
I've
you
heard
got-
of them. Yeah,
Yeah, so you got
I've
all
heard
the
of them.
lights, the cameras, the big stadium,
Sheesh,
and
must
you're
be
fighting.
frightening. Eh?
Yeah, literally, bro. And
Nerve-wracking.
like it was my birthday as well, bro.
Yo.
So extra pressure on me, you know. And so like on the walkout, I remember watching the video back after the fight, and the commentators are saying, "Oh, like, he looks serious and all this." But I was crapping myself, man. My heart was pounding. I was praying, bro. Like I was like, Lord, please do not let me get knocked out or finished in this fight, bro. Like, and
those MMA fighters that are praying, man. Honestly.
literally, bro. And so we're going to the first round. It's going good. I feel like I won that first round. Second one was close, but it could go either way, you know.
Yeah.
Third round, my coach was like, "You need to let your hands go." And the whole time in my head, I'm like, "Bro, if he takes you down, you're gonna get submitted."
Yep.
Like even in the walk up thing to the ring and all that.
Yeah.
All I'm thinking about is getting taken down, defend, take down, defend, take down. And I'm just like so scared of getting taken down and pretty much humiliated in front of everybody, you know?
Yeah.
And so I felt like feel like that weighed down on my performance and the way I fought, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then the second loss was against a guy called Percy. I'm coming for you, bro. I'm coming for that rematch, bro. But
Hey, man, that's a threat.
yeah,
Just saying.
100%, bro. And so I remember going to that fight. Like everything was going calm. Like I just came off a win, like maybe about 8 weeks before that. So I'm feeling good and feeling in shape. And so I actually wanted to fight this guy for a minute, you know?
Yep.
And so we get there, we're in Brisbane now. And mind you, this is my fourth fight now.
Yep.
And
First time you flew out? I mean,
Yeah, first time
you actually flew out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is my fourth fight as well.
Yep.
And so I've never gone to weigh-ins and no one's ever like gone in my face or disrespected me, you know, or like made me feel like he's been a jerk and all that. And so we get there, I weigh in, Percy gets there a little later. And then as soon as like we're set to weigh in, he's already in my face, he's stepping on my toes. I'm like, yo,
Yeah,
chill
bro.
out, bro.
Hey,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Literally,
he's trying
bro.
to, like, you know,
Yeah.
make his point early.
Yeah, like I understand where he was coming from, but bro,
Yeah.
like let your fighting do the talking, you know.
Yeah.
And so I remember going back to like the place we were staying, and I'm just thinking, oh, I don't even want to fight. I don't even care about winning. I just want to hurt this nigga now, bro.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna step up to me like that, I want to hurt you. You
Already
know?
getting on your nerves, man.
Yeah, literally, bro. And like so the fight goes on, everything's going good. I'm controlling the octagon space, and I feel like the striking realm is pretty even, it's back and forth.
Yeah.
And I feel like what gave him the fight was the grappling. You know, he was able to take me down and hold me down for majority of some of the rounds.
Yeah.
And so I'm looking back, and I remember I'm like looking at the fight that I had a couple of weeks before, and looking at that fight, I'm like, I'm flat-footed here. Like in my previous fight, I'm like on my feet, I'm light on my feet, just in and out, you know, really quick.
Yeah.
This one, my feet are planted. I'm really trying to hurt this nigga, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, I should have not let this nigga get on my nerves. Like
Yeah.
every other fight I've had, I'm like, let me showboat a little bit here and there and like try to get in my opponent's head so
Yeah.
he can make a
Yeah.
mistake. Because that's literally what I did on my second fight. Like I remember I put my hands behind my back just to test his temper, you know. And so I put my hands behind my back, and this nigga like gets mad. He throws a huge swing.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, this nigga gets angry easy. So I did an ollie shuffle,
Test the
hit it
waters,
1-2,
eh?
knocked him
Yeah.
out, you know.
Damn.
I was like, bro, getting in niggas' heads is so easy, but like, you
Yeah.
know, at the time I was like, nobody can ever get in my head. I didn't realize Percy was in my head that quick, bro.
Yeah. Sometimes,
so-
yeah, they are, but you don't even realize as well.
Exactly, bro. And
People
so-
are real, like, mentally fragile, man. Especially
Literally.
athletes, man. They can
Literally.
be very
Very.
mentally fragile.
Yeah,
So.
especially MMA
Definitely
guys.
getting that.
You heard
Yeah.
the video, yeah. But yeah, and so in that fight, I didn't really fight the way I usually do. I was just fighting emotionally, you know.
Yeah.
And so I was fighting out of anger and all that, and I feel like that's what gave Percy the win. I feel like if I was a little quicker, light on my feet, and I fought with the game plan my coach had prepared, because I abandoned the game plan. I didn't care about the game plan or winning this fight. It was for a title as well, bro. XFC title. I didn't
That's a
care
big
about
one.
Yeah, I didn't care about any of that. Like, oh, cause this nigga got in my face. He didn't even say anything, bro. And so I'm like, bro, I can never let that happen again. You know, like
Definitely not.
it definitely was a painful memory, because like that's my first title fight. I was like, I'm gonna win this guy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna win this fight. You know, I feel like I'm better than this dude.
Yeah.
He gets in my head.
Did that make you like maybe wanna not quit, but did it really dishearten you to a point where you were doubting your MMA?
No, not really. It's just a lot of frustration with myself, because I knew what I was capable of.
Yeah.
But I didn't really like let myself reach my full potential in that match. You know.
Okay. Yeah.
I kind of like limited my skill and all that.
Yeah.
Just because I was fighting with anger. I didn't even use all my like kicks. I didn't like I only kicked with maybe like to the legs or like through a head kick here and there.
Yeah.
So I was very one-dimensional in that fight as well, just because
You're overthinking, man.
yeah, overthinking everything and just
too
wanting
much,
to hurt
man.
this dude. So I became very one-dimensional,
Yeah.
very predictive, and so like very predictable. And so I'm like, it was a good learning curve. So now I know not to like really dwell on what's happened before the fight and let it weigh in on my consciousness during the fight. You know, so like even though I don't like what happened, I'm glad it happened this early on in my career. So now that I know, whenever I see myself getting like a little riled up, I know how to calm myself down.
Which is good, man.
Yeah, so I'm glad, but I'm gonna whoop your ass, bro. Just wait till
Hey,
we
man,
get back in there, bro.
It's
I'm
coming,
for
man.
you, bro. I need to get that one back, bro. Yeah.
With you, I know like you came up quick, and you know you're like one of the stories which you know not a lot of people thought of would happen. You know, would like spur up this quick. But what I was gonna say is, do you think that you're coming up too quick, or the hype is too much for you, or do you think it's necessary?
I think the hype I have and how quick I'm coming up is it's pretty reasonable, you know. I wouldn't say I'm going up slow. I wouldn't say I'm going up fast. I mean, it definitely is fast because I only started training early 2020 or like end of 2019. And so to be in the position I'm in and to have like the buzz to my name at this like point in my career this early on, it definitely is fast. But I feel like it's reasonable because I feel like my skills like back it up as well, you know. Because like even my last fight was against a guy. His name's Liam Hoskin. He's been fighting since I started training. You know, like I started training. I'm not too sure. It's like a blurry time, but like I think it was either the end of 2019 or early 2020.
Yeah.
And this guy was fighting in 2019, which means he had been training
Much more experience than you.
Exactly. So he had been training previously a couple of years before that. And the fact that I was able to fight this dude and beat him off of like 3.5 years of training, and this guy's been training.
Surprising, isn't it?
Yeah, literally, bro.
Yeah.
And to have more buzz than him in the MMA community as well is crazy. You know, a guy that's been around longer than me, and came in, have all this like bit of
Clout.
clout and all that, and so
It's all the energy that you.
yeah. And I feel like a huge part of it is because I know how to market it myself. You know, like
You're a character, bro.
yeah, exactly. Like because like I was saying earlier on before we started the podcast, like we're competitors, but we're also entertainers at the end of the day.
Exactly.
And I feel like a lot of fighters neglect the second part, you know? Like they'd be like, yeah, I don't like any of that trash talking stuff. And I'm like, but do you know how many do you know how many doors can be opened
From
with
being
you
an entertainer.
Literally, bro. Just like you don't necessarily have to talk trash, but just make your personality exciting or entertaining, you know, or make your fighting style a little more flashy. Because there definitely are dudes who have more of a traditional approach with the way they fight and all that.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's very effective, but like sometimes it's just boring, you know.
Yeah. You don't want to be boring, man.
Yeah,
you want
you
to
know?
be like, you know.
Yeah, throw some like a bit of showboating
Flashy.
here and there, or like some special looking moves or something like that, you know. Like, because I remember at my old gym, I'd throw like a lot of spinning stuff.
Yeah.
And my coach would get mad and be like, stick to the good stuff, stick to the traditional stuff and all that. I'm like, yeah, but like that's boring, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
you want a bit of flair.
Exactly, you know?
It's like any sport.
Yeah,
People
for
that
real,
have
for real.
flair, like,
Yeah.
they get the most attraction. Neymar.
Yeah, exactly.
Example, or like,
yeah.
You know,
Ronaldo,
Ivan Everson, basketball, he has flair,
Yeah,
you know? That's
exactly.
That's the best.
And so, yeah, when I remember when I started really getting into my career, I was kind of like, I was like everybody else in first two fights. Like, the switch happened in that second fight. But, like, first two fights, fairly boring. Like, not really standing out. The only thing that really made me stand out from the rest was maybe like the shuffle before the knockout, you know?
Yeah.
It was the third fight where I was like, I gotta create a persona and like still be myself, but like amp a lot of things up about myself as well. Yeah. And so like as soon as the third fight happens, I'm like in the fight, just in the zone. Whenever this guy would like miss, I'd make sure to like act like, oh, whew, where'd that go? You know, he would try to kick my hand up.
Play with him a little bit.
Where's that going? You know?
Yeah.
And like it gets a crowd going as well. You know? And
Yeah.
when the crowd gets going, it pumps you as well. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
And so it's just like energy.
It's like energy,
like converted, you know?
kinda.
Exactly.
Counteracting.
So yeah, so that everything was going good there, and I'm like, yeah, I know what to do. I need to create this persona. I need to make my let's go fighting style fancy and all that.
Yeah.
That all happens, and like I tested the theory of having a persona and if that would like change anything in your career.
Yeah.
I got the title fight the next fight, bro. Like
at that,
all
man.
because the little win I had and the bit of hype I had behind my name, you know.
Yeah.
And so it definitely works, and people still choose to not like go that route. Like my boy Abdullah, like we were saying early on, you know, like Abdullah's a double champ, pound for pound number 1 in Australia.
Yeah.
He's got like all the accolades.
Yeah.
He's a very like quiet, like down to earth dude, you know.
Yeah.
And like I've talked to him a couple times about it, but like I've just been like, yo, you gotta talk a little more. But he said he wants the fighting to do the talking for him. But I feel like
so you feel like you're like practically opposite.
yeah,
like,
literally, you know.
compared
Yeah, like
to him.
he's a really gifted fighter.
Oh, for sure, man.
Yeah.
You know,
But he
this
just,
guy
like,
is really talented.
Yeah, exactly. He just likes that like introverted personality, you know, like he's
like extrovert.
Extroverted personality. Like he's naturally very introverted, you know. He doesn't want to be seen often. But like to be in the sport and to be like at the very top, you are gonna get seen, and you want to get seen by everybody, you know.
Yeah.
Because first of all, say you make it to the title fight, and say you're a boring champion, the UFC is not gonna market you that much, and nobody's gonna watch you, you know.
Fair enough.
But if you're a very popping name,
Yeah.
pay-per-view.
You think that's one of your strong points, like
Yeah.
being
Like,
a show artist?
Yeah, exactly. Like I feel like it just comes very natural to me, like with being a showman and all that, you know. Like I do rehearse a lot of my
your moves at home, hey, in your room.
like the moves, everything, even my post-fight speeches and all that stuff be rehearsed.
Yeah, rehearsing it.
Bro. And like
It's good, man. Honestly, it shows like the want that you have for this sport. You know, you really want to take it further.
Yeah, exactly. And like I just be chilling.
Yeah,
just
you
like
want to thrive through it, man.
Yeah, just write to my like lines, like this is gonna sound hot on the mic, you know, and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, in the way I see it is, if I keep doing this and say I get to the UFC and become a champion, my name's gonna be like up there, you know. And then if I continue to be entertaining, the pay-per-view points are gonna be crazy. More pay-per-view points, more money, you know.
Money. Yeah, that's it. That's it. And at the end of the day, honestly, like we do it for not the money, but it comes with it, you know.
Yeah,
it comes with it.
It's a bonus.
It's a bonus,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
You know,
and
it's not like we do it for the money, but that's like a necessary to live. You know,
Exactly.
you need the money to, you know. So
exactly.
with you, man. How you dealing with your training schedules? Like, are you coping?
Yeah, no, it's going good. Like like I was saying earlier, last year I was working, studying full time, and then training as well. You know, like I'd wake up at 4 a.m., work from 4 until like 8 or sometimes even 10.
Damn,
And then
early
after
wake
that-
ups.
Yeah, exactly. And then go home, shower, get ready for uni, go to uni, and then leave uni around 5.
Yeah.
Drive all the way to training,
Jeez.
and then train from like
Already a 12-hour day plus.
yeah, it's already done, and then gotta train for a couple hours, and then go home and repeat that 5 days a week.
Oof.
And I ain't gonna lie, bro.
You gotta make it now, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
All that hard work.
Yeah. So it was weighing on me, so I decided to be like, I don't know, a little more stress-free this year, you know? And so like I decided to only do part-time uni.
Yeah.
And invest more of that time that
On the art.
Yeah, on the art, you know?
sure.
Like I was putting a lot of time into uni because like the way I see it, uni is not going anywhere, you know? But these opportunities with MMA, if I don't take advantage of them, they're gonna slip by, you know?
That's true.
And so like I decided to like put more effort and more of my time into my training.
Yeah.
And take a little bit of time away from uni.
Yeah.
And even with work, I started working less, you know? I feel
Yeah.
like that's a lot better for my well-being and mental health.
Mental
as well,
health.
you know?
You got to
And that's
take
a
care of
big
your
thing
mental
with
health,
MMA.
man.
And even with my studies as well, if your mental health is not great, you're not gonna be able to
You're not
get the
gonna
best
perform.
grades, and you're not gonna perform great in MMA as well. So
Yeah.
I feel like I was.
Do you think
quite-
that fighting? Oh yeah, finish what you're saying.
Yeah, no,
I'll
it's
ask
all
you
good.
that.
It's all good.
Do you think that fighting affects your mental health in a sense as like getting hit?
Not
a lot?
really. I'd say I'm happier mentally
Yeah.
with fighting in like my whole career than I was before starting martial arts, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like it gave me more of a sense of purpose when I started martial arts because
Yeah.
like my journey with martial arts is not just about fame and money and all that. Because the way I see it is I want to perfect my art. but
Yeah.
The good thing with MMA is that you'll never be perfect, you know?
Never.
There's always going to be something you're going to be like whack at or something you're going to need work on, you know?
Of course.
And so the goal for me is to get as close to perfection as much as possible, even though I know I'll never reach it.
Yeah.
I know I can.
So it's
close it down.
continuous. There's no
Exactly.
goals really.
There's no end goal.
There's no end goal.
But just to get as close as I
perfection.
can to perfection as I can, you know.
That's true.
And so that just continues to drive me the whole career, you know. And I
Yeah.
know it will. Even after I retire from MMA, I'm still gonna be training and all that. So
Mm.
I love the sport for the sport, not for the other stuff that
Of other
comes with
things.
it. They're just bonuses, you know.
Yeah.
And so yeah.
Damn.
So, yeah.
So how's the family react to you being a big time fighter, man? Like siblings? You got siblings?
Yeah. Guess how many siblings I got?
You're from South Sudan, yeah?
Mm.
Big families. So I'm like thinking 5?
I'm the eldest of 8, bro.
8.
Yeah.
Mad.
Yeah.
What? I didn't expect 8 from.
Yeah, so you already know I got a lot of
Sheesh.
pressure on me, you know, like
A lot of pressure. Everyone's
gotta
looking
lead-
up to you,
Yeah, I
man.
gotta lead by example and all that. So,
I was the
yeah,
youngest.
she's 5.
She's 5. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So big age gap, bro. I'm
Big.
turning
Yeah, that's
22
true.
on Monday.
Damn.
Yeah,
She's 5.
yeah. She's old enough to be
Uncle.
my kid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
Literally, bro. And so, yeah, when I first started, parents were like, "Nah, you're just hurting yourself for no reason," you know.
Yeah.
It's a barbaric sport. There's no real skill to it. You're just swinging your fist and hoping it lands, you know.
Yeah.
It shows they don't really have a great understanding of martial arts, like in general, you know.
No.
And as time went on, they became like it grew on them, you know, like
Adapting to it.
Yeah, pretty much. Like my mom saw the progress I was making. She's like, "Yeah, you're doing good. I still don't want you doing it." Dad hasn't budged though. He still doesn't want me to do it. Like he sees all the progress I'm making. He's like, "Nah,
I like
it.
it.
School, bro. Like,
Man,
this is-
African parents are mad, man.
Yeah.
What's this obsession with like just uni and school, man? Like they don't see any other route. It's
Literally,
always
bro.
just
Yeah.
that route.
I think it's just because that's just the way they were hardwired. It's
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
They
In
were
Africa.
they were raised on survival mode, so all they were taught was go to school.
Go to school,
and that's
get a
the only
job.
way
That's the
out,
only
you
way
know?
out.
Yeah, literally.
Exactly.
And it was for them.
Yeah, no, it's
But-
understandable.
yeah,
It actually is.
exactly. But they don't recognize that's not the same situation.
Yeah, it's
for
so
us.
different, man.
We don't have to go to uni just to become successful. You know, like
You don't have to go to uni to make 100K. You don't have to go to
Literally,
uni
bro,
to make 200K.
Uni
You know,
is not
like
the only route to success.
nah, man.
And so, like, my dad's still very hardwired into that mindset, whereas mom is pretty much adapted now. Like, she's still in that mode where she's like, if you lose,
Yeah.
I told you to quit. If you win, congratulations. You know?
She's just in the middle.
Literally,
She's just
bro.
like
Yeah,
swaying.
yeah,
Okay, let's see how
exactly.
things go.
Yeah.
My mom's always the soft ones.
Yeah, exactly. And then my uncle, he's adapted to the new world we live in. And
Yeah.
he's like very supportive of it and all that.
Hey, you're
And-
saying he's a lawyer, right?
Yeah, he's a lawyer. He's on
Yeah.
big money and all that. So like
Yeah, big time, man.
yeah, and so
And the guy on Ghost, you watch Power?
nah,
No, you don't try.
yeah.
Okay. Got the guy on Ghost, the guy on Power. I like
Yeah.
him.
But I remember he was telling me like, you know, when you start making money, I'll be the ones like lead you. I'm like, hey, I respect
Manager,
it,
hey,
though, but
manager.
chill, you know, like I'm responsible enough to handle my own money. But he's like, yeah, but like, look at what I'm doing with my money, you know, like I want you to have a good example. I'm like, yeah, you are a good example.
Yeah.
But it's like, nah, trust me, like just follow my lead. I'm like, I want to live my life to the beat of my own drum, you know, like I know I'm gonna make mistakes. I know you want to prevent those mistakes from happening, but
Yeah.
I gotta learn my lessons the hard way, you know.
That's
So
true.
I don't want someone to hold my hand the whole way, even like into my adult
Don't
life.
want anyone to baby you.
Exactly, you know, like yeah, he's good with money, he's making money, but I don't need you to like teach me like the ropes with finances or when you're dealing with a lot of income, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, I appreciate your support, I appreciate your guidance, and even like whenever I'm making big decisions with my MMA career, even like when I was moving gyms and all that.
Yeah.
He was supportive of it, like, and helping me weigh up my cons and pros and all that.
Mm.
And so I'm like, yeah, you're cool, but like, you can still fulfill your role without babying me too much, you know?
Yeah.
So like, we'll keep our relationship the way it is, but like, yeah, I don't want to be babied.
Nah, man.
Yeah, so.
Nah, you're big age, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
Nearly 22, right?
Yeah, exactly, bro.
So with the people that do support you, like your family, you just said like your family is very supportive. You know, that's really good. You need family, especially in this game, sports game. What about the people? You have a girlfriend at the moment?
Yeah.
Yep. You said that she's very supportive, right?
Yeah, no, she's very
well?
supportive. She's my number one supporter, so I'm very grateful for her and all that.
Which is good.
And so like she doesn't sugarcoat shit as well. Sorry,
She's honest. Nah,
yeah,
man. You can
like
say it. It's all right, man.
Whenever she sees my ego getting a little,
Yeah,
she
going
knows
up
how
a
to,
bit.
Yeah, she knows how
turn
to
it down.
deflate it a
That's
bit,
good.
you know. And she also kind of is like the third person. She's in third person for me, like in my whole career, you know. Like I'm in first person. I'm experiencing everything.
Yeah.
And she might be able to see things I don't see, you know. So she
Yeah.
helps guides me. She helps guide me in my career as well.
Mm.
And so like even when I'm like, oh, I want to fight this dude, she's like,
Relax.
relax, you know.
No,
Or
yeah.
like when
not
I'm about
ready
to
yet.
say this on the mic, or I'm thinking of saying this, she knows how to like keep me in line, you know.
That's good, man.
So yeah, I appreciate thing.
With your-
support and love.
Yeah, that's good, man. Girlfriends and for women who are strong and empowerment,
Exactly.
the best, man. You know.
Yeah, and
Honestly.
you don't want someone who's gonna be like a yes man.
Exactly.
You see
Yes.
you doing
Yes.
bad,
Yes.
like yeah, it's
Do
good,
this,
it's
do this,
good.
do this.
So I'm happy she's not like that, you know, because like some girls might be like, oh man, he might leave me if I don't
Yeah,
agree
that-
with him, you know.
That's true.
But like, yeah, she's her own person. She's like strong minded, and she's a strong woman in general. So she
Yeah.
knows how to keep me in check. And
Definitely
so I'm
necessary.
happy for her. Yeah.
So who's your inspiration to start fighting?
You already know my boy
Yeah.
Jaden Smith, the Karate Kid,
The
bro.
Karate Kid, hey, yes, sir.
Yeah.
I remember that song, man. Never say never.
Yeah,
That's
bro,
the one,
I
yeah.
had that on repeat, bro.
Bro,
Like,
come on, I did
used-
too, man.
yeah, I
that
used
was
to-
a good song.
I used to beg my mom for the braids, bro.
Yo, the cornrows.
Yeah,
man.
you know how African parents be with boys and cornrows.
Yeah,
and
back in the
stuff,
day.
like, back in
Oh,
the
but it's
day,
like a
they would
voodoo
never
topic,
allow-
man. You can't
literally,
even
bro.
touch cornrows.
Yeah. And like I remember when the movie came out, I was year 3, and I remember watching it and then going home. I was like, yeah, martial arts is
Yeah,
for
that-
me, you know.
You're
Going up-
getting into it slowly.
Literally, yeah. And I go up to my mom like, yo, mom, can I do karate? There's like this one down the road. My friend goes there. She's like, nah, you're too skinny. You're gonna get hurt. You're not even good at it. I'm like,
Haters in
that's
the
the
building
point.
already.
Literally, bro. And I'm like, that's the point. Like, I'm not good at it. I need to get good. That's why I should train it.
Exactly. That's
So,
why you
nah.
want to do it.
Yeah, she's like, don't worry, just focus on school.
Uh-uh.
And so fast forward, years later.
EPs.
Yeah, literally, bro. And I remember at the time I like made a mental note. I was like,
Yeah.
as soon as I get a bit of freedom, I'm gonna do martial arts, bro. Like you can't stop it, you know.
Yeah.
And so fast forward, I'm in uni now, and I'm like, yeah, it's time. And then I did a bit of exploring, and I found one at uni, and it was a judo gym.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like elite stuff that's gonna get you into competition. It was more like a hobby type of gym, you know.
Yeah.
Where like moms would come or like
Damn. So anyone in the public can
anybody,
just go
bro.
there.
Yeah. And so that was just me exploring. I wasn't looking for like a long time gym.
Yeah.
And then I started looking around. And I was like, I used to really want to do karate. And then I did a bit of research into other martial arts, and I realized karate wasn't that martial arts, bro. Like,
Yeah.
it used to seem cool. It's flashy. It looks good on paper. It looks good in videos and all that.
Yeah.
But like realistically, karate
Actually-
it's very easy to like deal with when say if a boxer was to fight a karate guy in an MMA fight.
Yeah.
Boxer, if he knows how to get into the karate guy's range, he's gonna murk that dude, you know.
Yeah.
So I realized there was a lot of flaws in karate, and it wasn't the best martial arts. And so I started exploring into others, and Muay Thai and kickboxing were the ones that seemed like most promising.
Yeah. That
And-
has attracted you.
Exactly. And so I started with those. I went to this gym called Arachnid Martial Arts, and it was in Elmbrook. And I live in Elmbrook now, so it was convenient for me.
Damn,
you
it's a
know?
bit of a while away.
Yeah. And so it was good, but like it didn't really click with my goals, you know. Like at the time, I just wanted to compete in MMA just for the fun of it.
Yeah.
I didn't really have any dreams of making it big or anything. And so I was like, yo, I gotta find a better gym. And my boy in Botsy is like, yo, I found this gym called Kickers.
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh, is that in Balcata?
I know it's in Morley. It's in
Morley, oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's
So
an
I'm
MMA
like-
gym in Balcata. I know Balcata.
Yeah. And so he's like, yeah, let's go check it out. I'm like, the one we had is already fine. Most gyms are probably like this anyways. I probably have to like really grind and stick with this gym, and then when I get big enough, go to a big gym in America or something like that.
Yeah.
And he's like, nah, trust me. My dad found it and he told me about it. Let's go check it out. So I went and checked it out. I was like, damn, this is so much better than I thought, you know?
Yeah.
So I stuck with them for maybe
The
2 years.
Perth's hiding a bit of, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And
Gems.
so, yeah, it was good. I started like really learning about martial arts in general and like in depth
good,
as well,
bro.
you know?
Yeah.
Especially like getting used to stuff like jiu-jitsu, you know? Like, first of all, bro, you're on your back and another dude's in between your legs.
You're like,
it's such a
yo,
weird
relax, man.
concept,
It's
bro.
awkward, isn't it?
First day, like they're like, all right, we're gonna be working about passing guard.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is that? And they're like, just lie down.
Yeah.
All right, this guy will get there and he'll try to pass your legs. And I'm like, looking up this nigga. I'm like, y'all do this like for fun, bro? This is mad zesty,
How do you get
bro.
used to this, man?
I was like, you guys do it all the time. He's like, yeah, don't think about it. Like, I know it seems gay, but you get used to it. I'm like, I don't want to get used to this, bro. I don't want to get used to it, bro. And so, yeah, like, eventually I did get used to it. And
Yeah.
I started, like, seeing the beauty in jiu-jitsu and all that. I'm still not the best at it, but
Yeah.
I enjoy it now, you know? It's still one of the things I need to work on. And then other stuff like Muay Thai, I started getting into Muay Thai a little bit. And
Yeah.
it's very similar to kickboxing, but has, like, elbows and knees and all that. I still prefer kickboxing to this day, but like I started exploring Muay Thai.
You think that all of those fighting styles have been beneficial to you, or do you think that just like maybe
Yeah.
kickboxing and jiu-jitsu? You think
No.
Muay Thai actually helps you as well?
Yeah, all of it. Like
Oh, that's good.
because I feel like the style I have now is not the traditional kickboxing style.
Yeah.
But it's like a bit of a mix between Muay Thai, kickboxing, and what's it called Taekwondo.
Taekwondo.
I never trained Taekwondo,
Damn.
but I watched a lot of YouTube and I stole a bunch
Taekwondo.
of like the techniques and all that. And so like
I always hear Taekwondo. I'm just not too like. What's it predominantly made up of? Like,
it's mainly kicks, a
Mainly
lot
kicks.
of kicks. It's like karate, but karate was cooler in a
oh,
way, you know.
Yeah.
So it's
Adding a
like-
bit of flair and a bit of
Exactly, you know.
Yeah.
It's like it's a better version of thing karate.
yeah.
And so like I feel like I naturally flow with the whole Taekwondo style with the spinning kicks, the wide stance as well. And so I use that as the base and then use my traditional kickboxing techniques and merge those and also added a bit of like elements of Muay Thai here and there just to create my style. And I feel
Being
like
creative, man.
yeah, and so everything came together pretty naturally, and so like I've got this unique style. It's like very hard to fight now. Like I also got unnaturally long arms. Bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
For your
5'8".
body,
Yeah, I'm 5'8", and my wingspan is 6'2".
Are you serious?
Yeah, so I use that to my advantage,
man?
you know,
So,
so
you
that-
got reach, man.
Yeah, I got reach. I think I got I still got the longest reach in my division in all of Australia
Sheesh, man.
right now. And so yeah, I think that just
That would grab you from anywhere, man.
Literally,
Come here.
man.
Come here, bro.
And so it goes well with my style, you know, like
Yeah.
the wide stance with an in and out style from Taekwondo, and then mixing the Muay Thai and kickboxing into my striking style.
Yeah.
So everything just merges really well, really naturally. And so yeah,
That's good, man. You know, you found your fighting style.
yeah.
Or you think you've established it, or you
Yeah,
still
it's established. It's
Alright,
just now
that's good.
integrating the grappling aspect of it. You know, like I was saying earlier on, I feel like wrestling is my kryptonite.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
Yo,
yeah.
this guy
Yeah,
cannot
it's
wrestle.
hard, bro. Like this is a dude takes me down. I'm like, oh my
Bro,
days,
I'm
Why
not
you
getting
scared,
up,
bro?
man.
Let's just box, bro.
Stay on
But
your feet, boy.
yeah, exactly. But then at the end of the day, it's called mixed martial arts
Arts
for
for
a
it.
reason,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah,
And
it's
so-
mixed everything.
Exactly. So you got to be prepared for every martial arts or every whatever issue you might face. You know.
It's like if you want to enter the UFC, man, like bro, wrestling is big there, man. Like
exactly.
submissions and everything like that.
Yeah.
It's huge.
And so recently this year I've kind of like fallen in love with the art of wrestling, you know,
Yeah.
like my last fight I fought a grappler Liam, and I remember before the fight the whole card was getting live streamed. People was commenting, oh, Moses is gonna get flying armbar, Moses is gonna get out wrestled, Moses yada yada. What now? Who won? Who got out wrestled? It wasn't me, bro. And so like
Moving those haters wrong.
literally,
yes,
bro.
sir.
And I remember I switched up the game plan on the walkout to that
Yeah.
fight, you know? Like, I remember we trained a lot, like, defensive wrestling, and then, like, we planned on like doing like a 1-2 down the pipe just to like really crack him because like he keeps his hands really low. But we're also gonna work on leg kicks and all that. But I remember walking out, I was like, I'm gonna take this dude down every single round. That was my goal. I was like, these guys are saying I can't wrestle. I can't wrestle, but I don't want you to say that, you know. And so I was like, hey man, let me show you what I've been working on.
Yeah.
So I just like blasted double legs and all that, and I was like, yo,
Working
it's
with your
actually-
strengths, right?
Exactly. And like I was like, yo, it's actually working. And then so yeah, after that fight I was like, hey, wrestling might actually be for me, you know? So then like ever since then I've been training a little more wrestling, training a little more grappling and sparring, because like usually in sparring I just like strike, you know, because that's my bread and butter.
Yeah.
But then after that fight I was like, yeah, wrestling is kind of fun, you know, because it worked out for me, you know.
Yeah.
So I was
So
like,
you
let me indulge in wrestling a little
bit
more, you know.
Yeah.
And so like it definitely still is my kryptonite, but
But you get better at it slowly.
yeah, exactly. So I feel like I'm getting a lot better at it, and eventually I feel like I'll reach a balance between striking and wrestling, where my striking will be so good,
Yeah.
my wrestling will also be so good
good,
as well.
yeah.
So,
So you can even use any.
exactly. So people will be coming in. They're not gonna be thinking, "Oh, Moses is just a striker. Let's take him down." No, Moses is a striker and a wrestler. So you're dead either way. You know, you want to take him down, he's gonna know what to do. You want to strike with him, he's gonna probably knock you out. You know? So yeah, that's the goal for me. I just want to become a perfect balance between ground game and striking. So yeah, wrestling is definitely coming along for me.
That's a good plan.
But yeah.
With the industry, man, like I know Australia is a place where we're very much multicultural. You know, we have different ethnicities doing different sports and participating in different things. Have you ever been in a scenario where you think that possibly prejudice or racism has been shown towards you?
No, like
Not in your sport, not in the industry.
never. Like
That's good, man.
I feel like it's very irrelevant in the sport. Like in a way, I kind of feel like black fighters do kind of get a bit of more hype, you know, just because they're black, you know. But apart from that, I've never felt any like racism or seen it happen to anybody else. So
Yeah.
I feel like the MMA community is a very healthy community. Like this, like we're almost like just one big family. And I know we'd be beefing between gyms and all that, but like when it comes to
Damn, there's beef. There's gym beef. I didn't even know about that.
yeah, gyms be beefing,
damn,
bro.
okay.
All because of
It's like a
competition,
little,
you know?
little hood thing, eh?
Yeah, but when it comes to
Different gangs.
yeah, but when times come like for us to like band together and help each other, everything's always good, you know. So yeah, we don't like really isolate.
Indulge in that.
Yeah, we don't
that's good,
indulge in
man.
that racism stuff. But yeah, it's really good. Yeah,
Wow. That's a healthy community. I like that.
yeah.
Damn, bro. So you were talking about, we were speaking before, you
Yeah.
know, when you just came in, you know, like, how do you react when people start like possibly hating on you when, you know, you just lost, or let's say like people around your own group, not your own group, but people you know are possibly, you know, like talking behind your back. Let's just be real, you know, like, how do you react to that? Like, how do you feel?
It depends how it's coming across. Like, say like those people that were in the live stream saying, "Oh, Moses is gonna get I wrestled in this." I don't get envious towards them.
Yeah.
But it feels like it puts a chip on my shoulder, so I have a point to prove now, you know? But then when people, like I was saying earlier, when people see me lose and they celebrate it, I'm like, I feel pitiful for them, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you're that unhappy with your life that you're celebrating my own losses, you know? I don't dwell on it too much, but it just tells me a lot about their lifestyle and how they're feeling about themselves, you know? So I don't really let it affect me too much. Like, other people, they might, like, let it destroy them, but to me, I'm like, if you're hating, I'm doing something right, bro. Like, literally, bro.
That's true.
Like, in a way, you can almost gauge your success on how much people are hating
hate
on
on
you.
you.
The more people hating on you, the more success you have.
Exactly.
Means you're doing something right. So yeah, I don't really.
What are your coping strategies like?
How do you? I don't really care about it, bro.
Let's say, okay, not with that, but like coping strategies in like dealing with your let's say let's say you're working hard, you know, you come home, you're tired. Maybe you've seen something on the internet, you know, you're like, far out, I don't like seeing that. Do you like go off your phone for a little bit? Do you what are your coping strategies like when you're dealing with stress, or you're a bit low, or you know, all those different like negative emotions? Like, how do you cope? Like, do you ever feel that? Maybe you're someone who never gets, you know, low or anything, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just the way I usually cope is just pretty much focus on the future, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I'd be like, say I'm stressed with uni, or like, say my car broke down, or this and that, or say I'm fighting with my girlfriend.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
just look
like
forward to
little
the
things like
future
that.
because I know these things are happening in the current time.
Yeah.
Are going to pass, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I just imagine myself in the UFC. My parents are living good. I've got 3 kids. My wife is my girlfriend now. Everything's going good, you know? So I
Yeah.
just focus on what's going to come in the end and
Yeah.
not focus on the storm I'm going through right now because, you know, the storm's going to pass. So I just choose not to focus on that, but focus on what's ahead, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel like that gets me through a lot of the stuff that comes up in my life and all that. So,
I like that, man. Oh,
yeah,
that's good.
just stay
Good advice for
focused,
other
yeah.
people as well, you know,
Yeah.
that might
Yeah.
want to know how to cope as well with different,
Exactly.
you know,
Yeah, like people
emotions
be
and
saying
whatever.
there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Just focus on the light, you know?
Yeah.
You'd be looking over the sides of the wall. It's dark. The light seems so far away. Who cares if it's far away? Just focus on that,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And as long as you focus on that, you won't be even thinking about the dark that you're in, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's just what I live by.
I like that, man.
Facing
That's good,
issues,
bro.
yeah. So, yeah,
Jeez.
it's calm.
That's some game for Moses, man.
Yeah.
I like to ask everyone, you know, like that comes on most valued. Who are your top 3 fighters?
Fighters.
Top 3 fighters ever, or even actually, yeah, ever.
Number 1, I gotta give it to my boy Demetrius Johnson, bro.
Oh,
I feel
okay.
like he's the god of MMA.
Yeah, Demetrius Johnson.
Yeah. Number 2's gotta be John Jones.
Oh, bruh.
Yeah,
Even Abdullah
he-
said John Jones as well, man.
Yeah, you gotta put him up there. He's the god right now. But like overall, it's Mighty Mouse, Demetrius Johnson.
Some people say he's the best. You think he's the best ever?
Yeah, Demetrius Johnson's the best ever.
Or John Jones? Demetrius Johnson or John Jones?
Demetrius Johnson.
Demetrius Johnson.
Yeah, like I feel like the reason I put John Jones at number 2 is because of the PEDs, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Performance enhancing drugs.
That's true.
Demetrius Johnson I think he had a total of 13 title wins in the UFC.
13 title wins.
Title wins.
Damn,
exactly.
bro.
Championship wins. I think
That's a
John
lot.
Jones is at 14 as we speak,
Yeah.
but John Jones has a tainted history with performance
Yeah,
enhancing
as
drugs.
so.
Whereas Demetrius Johnson never had any of that stuff. You
Yeah.
know? And now
So
he's
that
got-
impacts his.
It does. Yeah, it's
credibility.
yeah, there's asterisks on his record now. You know.
Yeah.
Like, he is a double champ. He went from light heavyweight, moved up, got the heavyweight belt. Demetrius Johnson did something similar, but like he moved to a different promotion, one championship, the one I was talking about early on.
Oh, yeah.
And he did move up a weight class because their flyweight division is actually 135, whereas in the UFC, the flyweight division is 125.
125.
So technically, he did move up and
Yeah.
win a second belt.
Yeah.
Same thing John did. But since he doesn't have a tainted history, I put him over John Jones.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Demetrius Johnson.
Yeah, number
Number
3,
one
I
for
put
you.
Adesanya.
Yeah.
He's on the come up, but yeah,
come
gotta
on.
put my boy on.
Like, come
number
up,
3,
man.
yeah.
The guy's there. He just
Yeah.
needs to make history now, man.
literally.
Honestly.
I feel like maybe another 2 or 3 wins. or
Yeah.
like even 5, he could catch John Jones.
Oh,
bro.
for sure. Wait, how many is he on right now?
He's had 5 title defenses, and now he's on his second middleweight reign.
Middleweight. Right?
Yeah, so
Okay. He's doing well,
yeah,
man.
he's definitely gonna catch up.
Once he
eventually.
reaches 10, like around that double,
Yeah,
man, that's
yeah.
when you know, yeah, man.
But he's probably gonna have to walk through Alex Pereira because
Oh.
Alex moved up to light heavyweight. I feel like he's gonna get the belt pretty soon. And then
yeah, I saw there was a fight. Did he recently fight? Or
yeah,
he
he
did, right?
knocked Israel knocked him out. Yeah,
Yes, that's where I
Yeah,
was from.
yeah.
Yeah.
so yeah,
Damn, man.
top 3. Yeah.
Similar to other people, but not too similar as well. So
Yeah.
that's good.
What Abdullah put as number 1?
I believe it was John Jones.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was John Jones.
yeah, it's valid.
I think everyone knows and likes John Jones. Yeah, he's ruthless.
He is a
You know,
crazy
he's that
dude,
character,
like,
man.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah, he's literally a real life homeland.
honestly,
Literally, bro.
he's a
Yeah.
killmonger, bro.
Yeah, literally, bro. He's a real
For
life.
real.
But yeah, nah, that's reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, man. Nah, I like that, man. And thank you for coming on today,
pleasure,
man.
man. Yeah,
Honestly,
my
you know,
pleasure,
we
bro.
learned so much
Yeah.
about you. I know you're about to head off on Thursday to your
Gamma
Gamma Championships. You know, that's going to be exciting. Oceania trials type of thing. Oceania competition. You know, we wish you luck with that.
Yeah, I
And
appreciate it, man.
by the time this is released, most likely you finish with that. So hopefully you won.
Yeah,
That'll be great, man.
We already did, bro.
Yeah, that'll be good, man.
Yeah,
Nah, man, you got a lot of potential, man. Honestly,
Yeah,
you
I
know,
appreciate that.
obviously we've been friends for a long time. Hey, let's just tell the people, man, what happened between us in primary school.
So they
Who's your
jumped
first
me
fight?
down.
Who was your first fight?
Nah, so my boy over here was my very first fight. And this was, I think it was over basketball, you know?
Yeah,
like,
man. Primary school.
I don't know who
Primary
started
school.
the beef, but somebody's basketball got booted off the court. And it just became a 2-on-2. It's
Like Mike, man.
Literally, bro, it's just me and my cousin versus him and his boy.
Yeah.
And then eventually my cousin runs off, and him and his boy, they just grab me and bang my head against
I
the
still
tree,
remember
bro.
that, man. I still
Literally, bro.
remember that, honestly, vividly.
Yeah, man. I wanted to get my lick back, but we got detention and all that. Parents got involved.
Yeah, everyone got involved
But
there.
yeah, you know, like we had to
What
run
a
it back.
coincidence.
Run it back.
You're a fighter, man.
Yeah.
You were a fighter from the start,
Yeah,
like get-go.
Nah, I got my ass whooped though. Getting licked back.
Yes, I got it right.
Yeah. So you got the bragging rights. Yeah, you know that Killmonger guy in the UFC?
I beat that guy up, man.
beat that
Come
nigga
on,
ass,
man.
bro.
Come on, man.
Way back at the basketball court, I beat that dude ass, bro.
I was there, bro.
Yeah.
Don't mess with me. Don't mess. I ain't nothing to play with.
Yeah, for real, for real.
But yeah, bro. As I was saying, definitely, man, you got a lot of potential, and you're actually inspiring a lot of kids as well.
Yeah, no,
you know,
appreciate
that's the most important thing. Inspire the people around you. You
Yeah,
know,
100%.
stay humble and keep working hard, because obviously, as we said, you're not anywhere yet. You know,
Yeah,
you still got a long way
A
to
long
go,
way, yeah,
man. So
yeah.
long.
Still climbing
You
up
know?
the mountain. Yeah, it's gonna take a
That's
minute.
Mount
but
Everest,
we'll
man.
get there.
But
yeah.
you'll get there. You'll
Yeah,
get there.
100%, yeah.
There's gonna be losses. There's gonna be a lot of wins, but you'll get there, man.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, man. Keep doing your thing, and we'll definitely see you soon. Link soon.
Yeah, 100%, 100%.
And I want one more question. Where do you see yourself in 2 years, man?
2 years from now,
Now, yeah. So
June?
2025, June
I will
2025.
100% be in the UFC. You can bet that house on that.
Okay, this guy.
2025
Whoa.
by mid June or something like that. Mid 2025, I
Yeah.
will 100%
Be in the UFC.
be in the UFC. You will
All
see my
right.
name in the
Okay,
UFC. That's for
okay.
sure.
Damn,
no
man.
doubt, bro. 100%.
Damn, he's positive.
100%
He's
positive,
confirming
bro.
it.
Yeah, like
Okay,
I'm
man.
going pro this October.
Yep.
Gonna try jam out maybe like 5 to 7 fights in the next 14 months.
Yep.
And hopefully I get in the UFC by then. If not, then I got another
Keep
maybe
going.
like 5 or 6 months.
Yeah.
So I back on my words right now, you know.
Bro, you got to,
But
man.
yeah,
You got to.
100% I will. I promise that I'll
Bro,
be in
we're
the UFC.
holding you
Yeah.
up to that one, man. But
Bro,
if
man.
not, honestly, you still got time anyway, you know?
No, it will
But
definitely.
we're
There's
holding
no
up to
if not, bro. We get there, bro. We get
do your
there.
thing, man.
Yeah.
Nah, I love that, man. Thanks, guys. Another episode of Most Valued Podcast. You know, we're coming up now. We're doing a few more episodes, and I hope you guys are liking it. Leave your comments, leave your feedback. We want to know who you want on next. It's very important to us to know what you guys like as well. We really do this because we want to be purposeful. We want to know the people's stories and what really makes a person who's coming up here, because there's a lot of talented people around, but we got to know how they started and what really inspired them. So definitely keep in contact, follow, share, and yeah, we'll see you for the next episode. Who's the next episode, do you think? Who's next? Who's next? I don't know.
Your boy
I don't
Maz.
even know.
Get
your boy Maz?
boys.
Okay,
Yeah, get your boy
okay.
Maz
I'm
on
a
here.
contact him, man.
That boy is up and coming.
That boy is coming, man. That boy is
And
coming.
Blessed as well. Don't forget Blessed.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. All right, hey, he said it, guys.
Yeah.
Cheers. Bye.